Whoa, all the cars are like, what the heck is going on? Look, the traffic's so bad, even the cars that are in the air are like, do you know what? I'd rather just stay on here. Hello everybody and welcome back to Fix Your City with me, Biffa. Lovely to have you along. And yes, this game isn't paused. You can see there are some vehicles moving, but everything else is at a standstill in the city of Carabao, sent in by Emma, I believe it was. And as we can see, quite often people will ask for a well-designed city, and you have to say this is a well-designed city. Look at those straight lines. Look at those grids. This thing is laid out. Oh, you've even got roundabout style districts. Nice big central park in there. This thing is absolutely lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very nice. Now, the size of this city, 344,000. It is growing, which is good. The traffic. Now, that is the reason why we're all here. Let's take a look at that. 22%. Because this city is so large. We can see it's coming from outside the city. There we go. Let's head in. It's heading in down here. It's all building up there. So we'll have a look at that. And then other parts of the city, back where we started, are just red roads, all the way through the middle, So there's lots of hot spots. And I reckon there's a few fixes that will easily sort this all out. So we are going to dive into that. If you're looking forward to this fix, don't forget to leave a like. The more I remind people, the more likes I seem to get, which is fantastic. And I know a lot of you enjoy this. And I know a lot of you watching aren't subscribed as well, a huge percentage. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Wow, there's a lot of tunnels and you've got lots of bypass roads and things. So yeah, we're going to dive into fixing a lot of these. If you want to know what mods and things I am using, you can head on over to my Discord. That is linked in the description below and that will help you out. And yeah, I'm already seeing a lot of things here that we can fix. So, oh, look at all these post vans, post trucks. There we go, all heading out and getting stuck. So where shall we start? So the first thing I'm going to do is looking at all of your roundabouts. We've got roundabouts with issues all over the place. I've got a sneaky feeling that you were using Traffic Manager, but it didn't necessarily transfer the settings over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up a couple of roundabouts, you as in the viewing public with your cups of tea enjoying this episode, because I believe Emma, who made this city, I think it was Emma, I hope it was Emma, it might have been Dave, Jim, Fred, no, I think it was Emma. I think you know what you're doing, but yeah, for everybody else, we like to use, I'm using the Labs version now, and you can find this on Steam. Just search for TMPE, and there'll be all the versions there. So many people saying they can't find it. It's all just there. But if we click on this, and I do Control, Shift, and click, and it will set up the lane arrows, it will set up the giveaway signs, it will just do everything for us. And as soon as we do that, things will start moving. So we've got giveaway coming onto the roundabouts, which for the uneducated ones out there that don't seem to know how to use roundabouts, and yes, believe me, there are loads of people. So that goes off. There we go. Look, as soon as we do it, the roundabout just starts moving. It's fantastic. Look at that. And the big difference is when you use this one here, the junction restrictions, you'll notice that I only want people entering a block junction if they're on the roundabout, so they just keep on going, and then one's coming on, like this one here, you saw me turn that off. I don't want them entering unless they can, and that will just get everything moving on here out of the way, and then people can start entering onto the roundabout, and it all moves smoothly, and that is the idea. So I'm just going to pop around and do all the roundabouts, and yeah, we will be... Oh, this one actually looks like it has been done. Maybe. So anyway, I'm going to go around and do that, and I will be back with you in a moment or two. Something here as well, this road coming in and that road going out, far too close together. I can see you've sort of tried to, you know, you do love your straight lines and keeping things lined up, but that is a little bit too close. I've got to be honest, you could just delete that from there, because you've got this access round here going around. You really just don't need that there. And I think this one's supposed to be a roundabout, but I'm not quite sure what's happened here. It's all gone a bit Pete Tong, isn't it? That is an interesting looking roundabout. Oh my goodness, there's just so many post fans, but I love it when you just put a little change onto a roundabout and things start moving. Oh, Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So as I've been working on that, when I started recording, the traffic has gone down and down and down. As you saw, it was 17%. But now things are starting to move very slowly, because it is a very large city. But things are starting to get going. So let us have a quick look at what else you've got going on here. How is your public transportation? So you've got lots of buses going. You do have lots of subway, which is fantastic. Let's just take a look at, so not a huge amount of people using them, I'll be honest. Normally once you set up subway, you really want to get a load of people on there, like, you know, into the thousands or hundreds and hundreds and thousands if we can. You've got a loop there going round. I'm just sort of seeing where you've got things covered. Yeah, you've got subway sort of all over the place, which is fair enough. Buses, let's have a quick look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that problem that we see so often, millions of vehicles, hardly any people. That is just going to be filling up our city. Look, so what I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what I could do overall, because all the bus lines were a bit of a problem, is I'm going to go into the budget here and I'm just going to drop that right all the way down. Over time, the amount of vehicles here will decrease. There we go. Look, you can see them going down, and we may have to go through and adjust some of these extra large amounts. We'll do that, and hopefully that will help. And I notice you have, yeah, you can tell when somebody plays with unlimited money, can't you? It's just so much plonked down to look nice, but just absolutely, wow, tons of everything. I don't think you're ever going to break even on this city. Anyway, let's look back at an area like this. So you've got this farming area here, and what are we at? 24%. Good, good. This farming area here, the only way it gets out is through this roundabout. In and out, shake it all about. And then that's this area here, this forestry industry, the only way in and out is through that roundabout. This mineral industry, this ore industry, the only way in and out is through that roundabout, and then all three of them hit this roundabout here. I'm not saying that's necessarily bad, but then I can see when you've sort of tried to help out and say, well, we'll add this road here, we'll add that road there, then you've got these cargo hubs, and just nothing's working. They're just all getting in each other's way. You have a highway that runs up here. So for anybody here that just wants to leave and not get caught up in everything else, they can't. So we could just have a little road over here. So, I mean, you could just go, I mean, I'm just going to whack it in, not necessarily neat and tidy, like that, so they can go the other direction. So now they can leave in both directions. And then you could also do the same coming in, if you wanted to come in down here. But I think having them leave, what have you got? Some one-way roads going around there as well. I wouldn't even bother with those one-way roads, I've got to be honest. So hopefully people will start using that. And then what we can do, just to sort of help them out a little bit here, we've got 3 lanes plus another one coming out. We're just going to add a 4-lane highway, a couple of stretches after there. We'll do the same here. And then we'll just very quickly go like this and say, you go there. Who goes back? You go there. You go there. I'm anticipating more people using this. So we want them merging, and then I'm going to say in between the 2 4-lane sections, Shift S, don't change lanes, and they can merge up there. And then we'll just do the same on the other side. And we'll start seeing people using that. And that just gives an extra way to get in and out. I mean, you could even allow some of these people to come through here and use that. We've got this road here. In fact, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to connect it to there. Yeah, so now these guys have another way of getting out, and then we're going to make this a main road through here. So we're going to hold that and do shift on that line. There we go. We're going to come to the end and just change that one and say, give way, you go through. And then we're going to go. So now we've got giveaway signs. All the roads coming on, and this main road goes through, goes through, goes through. And then we just want to change the end piece through. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, and that should be fine. There we go. So I've just run a road. You go there and you go there. I've just run a road there onto this way so they can get out, and underneath there on the other way. So now they can leave in both directions, which I think once the game realizes those options are available and all the cars and trucks just aren't stuck in traffic, it will get much freer and easier. There we go, that way. And again, like I said, you could have them coming in as well if you wanted to, but we'll just go with that at the moment. What are we at? 34%. Nice, nice, nice. Well, let's just leave that all running. This is one of those cities where at this sort of size, when we're losing a lot of people, I am going to build up the city again at the end. I do get comments all the time saying, oh, your traffic's only better because you've lost 50,000 people. To be honest, that really doesn't make much difference. I know it sounds a bit counterintuitive, but it really doesn't make a huge amount of difference because there's always going to be a ton of traffic. You could lose a load of people and still have rubbish traffic. Aha, here we go. These are the two junctions that are far too close together. So regular viewers of city fixing may know you need spaces between nodes. Nodes is where the cars will change lane. As you notice probably there, that truck changed lane here. And these are far too close together. So what we would normally do of roads coming out like this is we would do a bit of Hugo there and Hugo there. But these guys that would go into that lane, there's no node in between, and they're going to be forced to go off up there, which is probably something they don't want to do. Could I use the move it mod, select all of this and just shiftify it along a bit? Let's just pause the game. Let's get the move it mod and the marquee selection. We can like move all of that over. I know some of the roads are looking a bit hawky-balky, winky-wonky, but that is fine. We'll sort that in a second. Excellent, that is good. We'll come back to those top sections in a minute. So now down here, let's just go back to this. Let's just delete that and delete that and put back in your 4-lane roads. And because they're so far apart, it should automatically add in a couple of nodes. You've got a node there and a node there. So now we've got a bit of space for them lane switching before they get over. Still probably could do with a bit more space. So let's go back to the move it mod and just move this all over a little bit more. I mean, we've got tons of room here. We might as well give these guys as much space as possible. There we go. That should do. And now if we... I mean, there are mods that you can use to add nodes to roads, but I'm just drawing them in by hand. There we go. Look, you can see there was a load of nodes in there. So we've now got 1, 2, 1, 2, plenty of spaces for lane switching. So now if we did you go there... you go there. So these cars don't all get in each other's way. Oh, what is going on? That needs to be 5 lanes. Do we have 5-lane highway? There we go. Let's just upgrade that. 1, 2, 3, 1. 4 lanes fine over that side. So let's do this again. Man, so many lanes. So this might still get a bit hawky-balky busy. We haven't actually done any lane mathematics on these junctions, which I might end up having to do. But now they can all come out and not get in each other's way. They've got a couple of nodes to switch, and then they can go off where they wish. Well, all the cars are like, what the heck is going on? Look, the traffic's so bad, even the cars that are in the air are like, do you know what? I'd rather just stay on here. All right, let's just pause that. I'm going to sort out this connecting road, this connecting road, and this connecting road. 1 second. Okay, there we go. All the roads are connected up. The roundabouts are set up properly. Everybody's now diving back onto the... Oh, there we go. Look, they're going, yeah, we shall take the new highways. So I'm going to... Oh, I've like really messed up this railway line here. Oh, dear. Let's just fix that up. There we go. These poor people. So actually, while these people are all getting back onto this junction here, let's just take a quick look at some of the roads we've got coming off. Oh, I can't see here. Come on now. Sorry, forestry truck. I'm going to have to delete you. Yeah, see, we've got lanes doing 2 things at once, which we do not want. So we're going to use the change lane arrows tool, get the node, hold control, and now that just does 1 thing, which is 1 off. We can't see all these people. They're never coming back from work. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that one's done as well. Bing, there we go. So what that means is that they're not all going to sit in 1 lane when they only just want to go straight on. Yes, there we go. And then, of course, the merging coming back on again needs a bit of Hugo there work, because if we just go this way, look, they're all sitting there, and these guys are all whacking into each other, and I don't think we have enough lanes, so we are going to have to do some lane mathematics a little bit here. So let's use this one. We've got 3 lanes coming up, 1 going off. I'm going to leave that as 3, and then this one, 3 lanes going up and 1 coming off. I'm going to change this one down to 2. And then we've got 2 and 2. Is that? Oh, that's like 2 lanes coming up there. We really don't need 2 lanes coming up there. It's nice and everything, but once things start going, 1 lane will be fine. So then we have 2 plus 1 back to 3, and then 3 plus 1. And this is going to go to 4. So we're going to have a couple of stretches of 4 and then they can merge back in again. So if you just work backwards here, we're going to say no lane switching between the 4 and there as well. When you guys come on, we're going to say you go there. Oh, it's so much easier to do this now, even with a load of cars there, because you've only got to select the lane. That's it. So they merge through, carry on down, and then they merge together here, which at the minute is a bit of an issue because of all the other traffic. But yeah, as time goes on, that will get better. And then here as well, we're going to say, you go there, come here. You go there, and you go there. And that's fine for that road. And then go in the other direction. What have we got? All these people want to come off and go up there. Merging back on's okay. This is coming off. That's going down there. Yeah, everywhere else is all right at the moment. So what are we at? Oh, 46%. It's getting better. Let's have a quick look at this one. We did that coming on, didn't we? I've done no lane mathematics here. We might just do the lane arrows. That's fine. Seriously now. Everybody wants to come. Where are they all going? Let's use the in-game tool. Let's pick this road there. Public transport. There's a lot of that. So that tells you need public transport coming over here. That's people coming to work. Yeah, okay. Lots of people are coming to work over here because there's no subways over there. Because I did notice that with your subways. Yeah, what I want to do is just add a subway in here, a subway in there, and a subway in here, and somehow connect it to everything else. Okay, so I've sort of just randomly connected this to 2 other subway lines at either end. Oh, autosave Sippity. I normally wouldn't go about it so haphazardly, but your city's so big and your subway is so huge and vast, I just really don't want to take the whole thing apart. I'm like, oh... Yeah, so there we go, the autosave's finished, so we're going to go from there to there and in there, and then we're just going to go back again, down here, so it's connected to these 2 big branches at either end, and it's just going to sort of loop around. They might get in each other's way from time to time, but yeah, down there, so we've now got a way for people to get to work without driving, which would be good. Traffic flow of 50%. Nice. We're going to do a few more little lane. So we've got dedicated turning lanes, dedicated turning lanes, dedicated turning lanes. Don't give me that error. I know you're going to do it anyway. Well, I need to get my lunch. So I'll tell you what, I am going to just leave this running now, and we're going to come back to it in an hour. I'm going to do a quick save, come back in an hour, and see how well it is running. I will see you then. Okay, some time has gone by. Let's have a look overall on the city. 69%. Not bad, not bad. Let's just have a look around. What have we got? We've got some red spots here and there that are sort of busy. I mean, that's not too bad. Let's have a look. That's just busy down there. There is a couple of junctions that are going to need a bit of extra attention. That's just red because it's busy. What's going on down here? That's like a really sharp turn, and they're slowing right down to come down there. Yeah, there's a few sort of spots where a bit of lane mathematics would make a big difference. So this junction here is causing a lot of problems. The cars are all coming down, they're all getting caught up, they're all getting snarled up here, and then they're all coming round here. I forgot to press record, so what I've basically done is done a little bit of lane mathematics. We've gone from 3 lanes down to 2. So now we've got 1 lane dedicated for coming off and the 2 for straight on. And then where it comes out the other side, we've got 2 lanes plus 1. And we can add our lane connectors in. So they're going to nicely move out into this section without getting in each other's way, which is good. Then they can switch lanes, decide what they want to do. And we've got 1 lane for coming off there. I use the control click with the lane arrows. So that's good. And then down here, they're a little bit slow. Oh, I see. They're stopping here. Okay. Let's just do give way there so they can keep going. Let's do a control click there so we've got dedicated arrows. I'm going to upgrade the end of this to 2 lanes. That one there, if you don't mind. There we go. So we now have a left lane and a right lane. Does that put traffic lights there or anything? No. So they should just keep driving out, pick a lane, and go whichever way they want to go. In fact, we could even just go a little bit further back with that. And then hopefully these guys here will stop getting in each other's way very, very soon. And I'm going to go around the rest of this junction and just check all the other places are set up like that with only 1 arrow coming off. Again, this can be lane mathematicized, or not used that word in a while. So 3 lanes, 1 going off down into 2. So let me just run the game a little bit longer. I need to check. Have we actually got working trash collecting, garbage production, garbage processing? Yes, we've got. Oh, here we are. They're all down here. Look, that's right. We saw those before. So garbage trucks in use. So they're all going out. Let's just have a look at our budget for garbage. Yeah, I'm going to just whack that up high. Get all those trucks going out. Yeah, they're probably all stuck in the traffic somewhere. Where would they be? Oh, there's a connecting road there which goes down here. Yeah, they'll be okay. They'll be okay. Trouble shooting at some hot spots like this. Yep. Needs lane mathematics again. This is all a bit what is going on. Yeah, we're going to downgrade this to 2 along here. There we go. So the maths will work out correctly. We'll do the one going the other way as well. There we go. And then we'll just get them to merge nicely when they come out. There we go. There we go. I don't think we need to get anybody else merging nicely. No, then they've all got a lane each. And then I noticed here when you'd set this up, this lane here was for, they made it for turning round. You don't want that. You got a roundabout here. So I've set these so they go straight ahead, straight ahead, straight ahead. And then they pick a lane when they get down here. And that will stop all of that problem. I might just say no lane switching there. You've got plenty of other places to lane switch. Yeah. That should just run through smoothly. I wish I had a speed 10. Speed 5, speed 3, it just isn't really cutting it at the moment, is it? But yeah, there we go. Look at this guy. Look! No! Don't do it! Carry on. There we go. Oh, and another junction here as well. We're going to definitely get this one set up with the lane maths. It's causing all sorts of issues where they're merging out here. So little changes like this can make all the difference. That's the one, and that's the one. Little changes like this can make all the difference. So we're sort of hovering around 65%. But given a little bit of time after doing all these little changes, it's just going to make the world of difference. Then they'll stop lane switching. They'll get to the right place. A lot of them want to go up here. And what I've done up here is I've just made sure we've got a lane for left, right, and straight on. We're going to turn the traffic lights off because there's just nobody coming through here. You just keep going. Keep on going. Get out there. Get into the city. Enjoy yourself. So yeah, any junctions like this, control click. Ping, dedicated lanes, ping, dedicated turning lanes, ping, dedicated turning lanes. I love it. I love it. There we go, all the way along, and that will just keep things moving absolutely wonderfully. How long is this road? I thought that was only going to be like 3 junctions. I seem to be going on forever. Am I reaching the far lands? There we go, the end. I mean, you could do it all the way down there as well, but it's not that busy, so... yeah, there we go. Excellent. And we're growing 221,000. What are we at? 65%. That's another hotspot taken care of. That will go down. Let me keep on looking around for more. Okay, another little change I've been making around the place is on some of the really busy roundabouts. So these 4 junctions coming on, they were all like this one at the bottom and at the top. A road going straight into the island, into the roundabout. And it just means that the cars are really slow getting onto the roundabout. Look, they're all waiting, they're waiting. Whereas if you have a nice sort of curved road like this, they can whiz up nice and quick and join a lot better. And for instance, this road on the left here was backing up a long way, but it's not anymore because I put that on there, and the same on this side. So I'm going to do the same with this one up here. We can see it's all backed up down there, and see if we can stop it doing that. There we go, we can see it's still busy, cars coming down here depending on the traffic coming the other way, but it's definitely not building up as much as it was before. So that is something you really want to do on your busiest roundabouts. So we are up to 74%. It's still going up. We sometimes 75. There we go. Sometimes 75. We hit 75. The city is still growing. We're not that far off where we started, and things are looking okay. One change I might suggest that you want to do is on this side of the map. This road is like the only way in, and it seems to connect to two roads coming in. That one there and that one there on the edge of the map, and it means we just get a heck of a lot of cars coming down this one. It's a lot of cars that are then spreading out in the city, and they just sort of get a bit clumped up in this intersection. Maybe change that, but I think overall, let's zoom out and take a look at what we've got. A couple of hotspots that are still busy, but the traffic is not backing up. The rest of this is all clear. Look at that, your industry all clear. I think that is absolutely brilliant. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. I really like this little area over here. Oh, I think that looks cool. And subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any more episodes in the future. And I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If I can get my teeth in and say the right words, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.